say thanks, but no thanks to that, and yeah, we'll feed our kids what we want to at lunch.
Why aren't we?
The relationship between the federal government and the state legislatures is such, and we're so indoctrinated in this national viewpoint, and that the My Keep Texas Free initiative is driving this home with Texans. I'm not real concerned about trying to get this thing into every other state, although I think as it goes along, it might do that. But I can sit across the table from state legislators in Texas and never get 1 ounce of guttural instinct that says this person knows what state sovereignty is or knows our constitutional relationship between the federal and the state. They believe this is how it's always operated, and it has for 100 years. I mean, we, especially in the last, I would say, 40 years, the development of this relationship between taking money from the federal government and mandates has been instituted. I'll tell you what, you're getting into points that make people very uncomfortable.
Oh, absolutely.
I loved Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan was my favorite president. Why? Because he made me feel so good. I was so glad to be in this country with him as president. When I woke up, when he spoke, man, it was like the most comfortable grandfather you ever had in your life who told you the truth every time he opened his mouth. And you got it and you never questioned it. He did. The problem was as I got older, especially in the last 8 years of my life, taking up the founding documents and what this Constitution created and what they have the power to do, his some of the things he took on were not good.
They were not constitutional.
No, they were absolutely not. And a lot of people don't understand that a lot of his behavior and the things he signed off on were catalysts for what we're dealing with today.
That's because feel good is not the criterion you use to decide whether something is right or wrong.
No, you can't allow emotion to. We call those anecdotal arguments.
Absolutely.
My grandmother's sister's cousin had this happen to her, therefore there ought to be a law.
That's a postulate.
Well, yeah. So when Ronald Reagan signed off on gun legislation restricting guns nationally,
Right.
um, that was totally outside the power of the federal government. Totally. I didn't know that at that time because I was in the public education system and we were all taught for decades.
And he was a good guy. You felt good when he talked, and you thought he was doing the right thing.
He's saying that's it. When he threw however hundreds of millions of dollars out there to the states and said, "Here you go, put this in the coffers." We didn't have it to give, but here you go, put this in the coffers of your highway funding. All you got to do is lower the speed limit to 55. Everybody went, well, that's a lot of money. Let's take that money. Let's take that money. Except for one state. I don't remember which one it was, Montana or North Dakota or one of those folks. And they went, yeah, we'll take your money, but forget you. You're not telling us how to.
Actually, some of that money you're giving back to us, we gave to you.
Well,
how about that one?
Well, the problem was
Test one, two. Test, test. Good morning, Sons of Liberty Riders. Welcome to my home studio. Well, the weather seems like it's going to be cooperating, and we can. Test, 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 test. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Okay. Good morning, Sons of Liberty Riders. Welcome to my home studio. Well, it looks like the weather's going to be cooperating this weekend for our ride to Corsicana. That's the I Will Not Consent rally put on by several different tea parties. But they're going to have some good speakers, and we're going to ride down as a group and participate. And also at the same time, there's 6 hours of speeches, so at the same time, we're going to have a meeting there and get some work done in preparations for what we're going to be doing in the near future. You know, thank God the weather seems like it's going to be turning a corner, and it'll make it easier for everybody to get out there. And plus, you know, we had the event in Austin that went in that's going on tomorrow and Wednesday. If you're near there, we encourage you to go. But we really didn't have a clue of what was going to happen there. And generally, when anything happens in Austin on a weekday, it's not a very good event. And that's from my past experiences with that. But that being said, if you're close enough and it's easy for you, hey, participate in that. Now, if you've got any of you guys coming from Houston or the Austin area for the event on the 12th, the I Will Not Consent rally in Corsicana, please let me know so we can make arrangements to meet you somewhere, or you can meet us at the Cotton Gin in Crandall, Texas. We're going to meet there at 9:30. Now, I want all the riders to be aware that the Cotton Gin caught on fire the other night. And from what I understand, there's some pretty extensive damage. I don't know if it's a total loss or not. But hey, they've got a big parking lot. We can meet there at 9:30 Saturday morning. And then we'll ride together as a group on to Corsicana. And like I said, at that point, we'll maybe pass out some literature, do some things out there, listen to some good speeches, and then go have our meeting and at a lunch. Now I'm going to go down to Corsicana tomorrow and scout out where we're going to have lunch at. So everybody expects some more email blasts coming your direction. But I'm glad everybody's, we're growing. Everybody is a recruiter. Everybody is a recruiter, not just one person. It takes all of us to make this grow. And as everybody knows, we're seeking 100 active writers, and we mean active writers. It's easy to sit at home on the computer and type away. It has value, but it's not the same as getting out there. As we all know, the bikes carry a certain mystique, and we want to keep that going and perpetuate that. So I'll be sending out another email broadcast or another video broadcast here in the next couple of days. Everybody stay tuned. We're going to ride and we're going to have some fun. Hey, this has all got to be about fun. Read the rules for radicals. They'll tell you. Take it easy.